All right, so I'm in my warm, nice, toasty house and called a couple times, waiting to hear from my kids. Wasn't expecting to hear from them. I was in the bathtub. My boys call from Gino's phone. They're all in the car, and they went to Yellow Spring or Seven Springs today, snowboarding. So I talked to my boys, talked to Christian, taking a bath. He put up LED lights in my bathroom so I can have a nice relaxing bathroom. He's so sweet. So anyways, then I talked to Caleb, and then I asked Christian, like, so I guess you guys aren't coming tomorrow? Oh, I mean, they're like so sad and pitiful. And then I talked to Caleb, so I'm like, well, am I going to get to talk to Gianna? And he's like, I don't know, I guess not. And I was like, well, is she in the car? And he said yes. And I said, well, can you put me on speakerphone? And I said, will you put me on speakerphone? Well, I must have already been on speakerphone because then the phone hung up. And I called back, and he's sending me to voicemail to say goodbye to Caleb and try to talk to my daughter. So I'm like, why isn't she talking to me? You know, why can't I talk to her? And he's like, I don't know, which is not even Caleb's fault or anyone's fault or Gianna's fault. This is like so cruel and evil. I mean, I just can't even believe this. It's disgusting. So let me tell you the history of just these last 2 weeks of talking to my kids. So what was it? Last Tuesday was when Gianna was supposedly in the hospital, and then she told me, and she starts telling me the details, and then the phone was ripped away from her and hung up, and then I called back, and that's when Gino answered, and we got in the argument, and him saying he's going to move them far, far away. Well, then the next time I talked to Gianna was a week later, which I think was this last Tuesday, so all the days are running together here. And that's when I started asking her questions about, you know, being at the hospital that day, because I'm her mother and I have a right to know. And then that's when she said, I'm sick of you. So she's 10 years old, okay? This is child abuse. It's just evil. I'm just so disgusted that I had children with such a cruel, heartless man.